Alright, welcome to Sunday, the traditional day that has been joined with Saturday. Don't know how long I'm gonna make that joke. Anyways, last episode we did Olympic athletes, and this episode, as you might see, movie characters who debuted in 2010. I've watched a surprising amount of these movies. So we have Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, Megamind from Megamind, Grufelonius from Despicable Me, Rapunzel from Tangled, Wreck-It Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph, Merida from Brave, the Lorax from Lorax, Dracula from Hotel Transylvania, Grug Crude from the Crudes, Turbo, Elsa Frozen, Emmett Lego Movie, Mr. Peabody from Mr. Peabody and Sherman, Jake from Freebirds, O from Home, Riley Anderson Inside Out. Why not Joy? I don't know why he picked her, but whatever. Manolo Sanchez from The Book of Life, Baymax from Big Hero 6, Judy Hopps, surprisingly no, not from Rule 34, but from Zootopia. Y'all furries gotta fucking stop. Red from The Angry Birds, Moana, Max, Life of Pets, Migo, Smallfoot, and Moxie Ugly Dolls. Aside from Smallfoot, I've watched all of these movies, willingly or unwillingly. So I can tell you right now, I'm rooting for Jake because Freebirds is surprisingly funny. And fuck it, let's go all memes. I'll root for Grug because his name is Grug. And it rhymes with Grug. Let's proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Elsa finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Jake gathers as much food as he can. It's not turkey because turkey is off the menu. Max and Toothless and Emmett all run. Moana stabs Gru in the back with a trident. Megamind runs away from the cornucopia. Moxie gathers as much food as she can. Baymax grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Dracula runs away from the cornucopia. O scares Merida away from the cornucopia. Mr. Peabody grabs a lighter and some rope. The Lorax and Manolo run away. Did I root for Manolo? No, I rooted for Jake and Grug. I was planning this out and I was like, I should root for Manolo. The Book of Life is underrated. That's a very good movie. Watch it if you haven't. But I can't change now it started. Grug finds a bag full of explosives. I found C4s. It rhymes with Grug. Riley rips a mace out of Turbo's hands. Rapunzel grabs a shielding on the cornucopia. Migo, Red, Ralph, and Judy all run. Moxley tries to sleep through the entire day. Turbo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Judy tends to Toothless's wounds. The Lorax stalks Manolo. Dracula, Baymax, and Merida hunt for other tributes. Mr. Peabody discovers a river. O receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Elsa sets an explosive off, killing Migo and Megamind. Moana collects fruit from a tree. Rapunzel and Grug work together for the day. Jake collects fruit from a tree. Red practices his archery. Ralph receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Riley's pricked by thorns of picking berries. Emmett tries to spearfish the trident, and Max receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Monkey mutts fill the arena. Oh, Moana and Riley survive. I call it internal bleeding. It rhymes with Grug. As Grug and Moxie die from internal bleeding, Mr. Peabody's pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. Red uses Manolo as a shield from the monkey mutts. Elsa's pummeled to the ground and killed by a troop of monkey mutts. While running, Ralph falls over Turbo on the way down, and the monkey mutts kill them both. Merida and Jake survive. Yeah, Jake, let's go! Max dies from internal bleeding caused by a monkey mutt. The Lorax survives. Baymax dies from internal bleeding caused by a monkey mutt. Judy injures Rapunzel and leaves her for the monkey mutts. Emmett, Dracula, and Toothless survive. It's it's day one. This is the first time we could possibly go over the deaths, and over half of the cast is dead, as it's Gru from District 2, Migo from District 12, Megamind from District 1, Grug from District 5, Moxie from District 12, Mr. Peabody from District 7, Manolo from District 9, Elsa from District 6, Ralph from District 3, Turbo from District 5, Max from District 11, Baymax from District 9, and Rapunzel from District 2. All of them are dead. Districts 2, 9, and 12, as 2, 5, 9, and 12 are completely out. We've gone from 24 survivors to 11. I think that is our largest jump. Alright, go, Jake. Get turkeys off the menu. Jake receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. So we're all gonna pretend that it's not just Reggie. Alright. O starts a fire. Red thinks about winning. The Lorax receives explosive from an unknown sponsor. Dracula cries himself to sleep. Emmett starts a fire. Riley passes out from exhaustion. Merida's awoken by nightmares. Moana tries to sing herself to sleep, and Toothless defeats Judy in a fight but spares her life. Red constructs a shack. Judy, Jake, and Dracula hunt for other tributes. That's a busted team with Dracula. Merida sets Emmett on fire with a Molotov. Toothless defeats Riley in a fight but spares her life. The Lorax discovers a river. Moana tends to O's wounds. Only one death, and it's Emmett from District 6. So 2, 5, 6, 9, and 12. All those districts are completely out, and we've gone from 11 survivors to the top 10 in 2 days. Top 10 in 2 days. Judy sees a fire but stays hidden. Merida defeats Dracula in a fight but spares his life. Jake, Lorax, and Toothless cheerfully sing songs together. Red kills Riley for her supplies. Moana starts a fire. O passes out from exhaustion. Alright, the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, lemons, and memoirs and tributes families. It wants to end fast. I think it's tired. Moana decides not to go to the feast. O, Red, and Toothless get into a fight. Red triumphantly kills them both. Jake and Judy fight Dracula and Merida. Jake and Judy survive. They're determined to get turkeys off the menu. And the Lorax decides not to go to the feast. Moana picks flowers. Jake hunts for other tributes. Lorax stalks Judy. Red receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Riley from District 8, O from District 8, Toothless from District 1, Dracula from District 4, and Merida from District 3. So if I check everyone's status, Districts 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 12 are all completely out, and we went from 10 survivors to 5. Every single time we've seen a death count, it's been cutting the roster in half. Well, not every single time, but you know what I mean. It feels like it. Judy and Lorax run into each other and decide truce for the night. Jake convinces Reg to snuggle with him. Moana sees a fire but stays hidden. The Lorax picks flowers. Red camouflages himself in the bushes. Jake receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Moana is pricked by thorns of picking berries. Judy questions her sanity. No cannon shots. There we go. Moana fends Red, Judy, and the Lorax away from a fire. Jake receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. That unknown sponsor is Reggie. The Lorax travels to higher ground. Moana chases Red. Judy practices her archery. Jake falls into a frozen lake and drowns. No! He failed! He failed to get turkeys off the menu! No! It's Jake from District 7. Fuck. Districts 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12 are all completely out. We're down. We went from 5 survivors to 4. I'm sorry, Jake. I'm eating a turkey on Thanksgiving because you failed. Red and Judy huddle for warmth. The Lorax climbs a tree to rest. Moana shits herself to death. Judy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Red is pricked by thorns of picking berries. The Lorax receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. 1 cannon shot. It's Moana from District 11. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 12 are all completely out. We are down to the final 3. From 4 to 3. Here we go. Will the furries win, the mobile game players win, or the memes win? Furries, mobile games, memes. Red defeats Lorax in a fight but spares his life. Judy sets up camp for the night. Lorax scares Judy off. Red travels to higher ground. No cannon shots. They're all cheerfully singing songs together. Judy sets Lorax on fire with a Molotov, and Red bleeds out due to untreated injuries. The furries win. It's Judy Hops. Alright, can y'all calm down? On the artwork of her, I look up Judy and I find suggestive stuff all the time. Like, It took me 15 minutes to find this picture. And this is like the default Disney thing. God damn, you all need to calm down. Anyways, the placements. In 24th, Grufelonius. In 23rd, Migo. In 22nd, Megamind. In 21st, Grug Crude. In 20th, Moxie. In 19th, Mr. Peabody. In 18th, Manolo Sanchez. In 17th, with 2 kills, is Elsa. In 16th, Wreck-It Ralph. In 15th, Turbo. In 14th, Max. In 13th, Baymax. In 12th, Rapunzel. In 11th, Emmett Burkowski. In 10th, Riley Anderson. In 9th, O. In 8th, Toothless. In 7th, Count Dracula. In 6th, with 1 kill, Merida. In 5th, with 2 kills, Jake. In 4th, with 1 kill, is Moana. In 3rd, the Lorax. In 2nd, with 4 kills, is Red. And the winner, every furry's top goon, is Judy with 4 kills. There it is. Most of our deaths are here, and then everything else is so slow. Surprisingly, day-wise, shorter than last time. Well, not surprisingly, what am I talking about? District placements: in 12th, 12, in 11th, 5, in 10th, 9, in 9th, 2, in 8th, 6, in 7th, 8, in 6th, 1, in 5th, 3, in 4th, 7, in 3rd, 11, in 2nd, 4, and in 1st, 10. There you have it. That will conclude the Hunger Games Simulator. Thanks, Shaggy Rogers, on YouTube for this one. And next episode, I forget what we're doing. I really got to look at these ahead of time. We're doing Sing. Yes, the Illumination movie. So until that time happens, you know the name, you know the drill. Take care. Bye. I'm not your dad.